scoreboard on Act 25. And today we are at the Showgona Regional Indoor Complex where we're going to be talking to members of the Trinidad and Tobago badminton team. This year, Caribbean Regional Badminton Championship was held in Jamaica, and Trinidad and Tobago came back with 24 medals, an increase of 13 medals from the previous year. So we're going to be talking to as many of the team members that are present here at the complex. Stay tuned, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back we're going to be talking to all or some of the members of the Trinidad and Tobago badminton team. Okay, joining me here is two of the officials. Well, one is an official and a player. We have the president of the Badminton Association, Derwin Ronales.
Correct.
And we have Solange Guzman, the technical director, and also the player, one of the most senior players. First of all, let me start with the president. 13 more medals than last year. 24, the best since the inception of Badminton in Trinidad and Tobago. What will you give us the reason for that?
A lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. We try to motivate the players as much as possible so they give more than 100%. Mm-hmm. This tour we had a lot of players that were not so much injured but was ill. Mm-hmm. We had medical people looked at them over there. Luckily Deborah Connor, our Olympian, resides in Jamaica, so she also was able to look after our players along with another doctor there, and they all pulled through. You know, they were committed to the task, and it was a proud moment for Trinidad and Tobago badminton to see the players just putting it all out there. There were several players that had fever and they played when we got the temperature down. And they did, although they were a bit weak, they just did not want to give up, you know, and they really fought under all the heat and the circumstances. They did absolutely positively well.
How do you intend to build on this success?
Well, the technical director will tell you more as far as that is concerned. We have a program that we are going to initiate, continuation with all the clubs. And we intend to build on this. A lot of the players now coming from this, they are just eager to get going with training. They are asking about when we're going to start. Yes, they're eager and ready to go, which is a very positive thing for us. It makes our life easier as coaches and in the club to have motivated group. It makes your task a lot easier.
Okay, Solange, technical director. Player, before we talk about the medals, how do you, as a director, plan to build on the success of what have been accomplished here in this tournament?
Well, since I started on this position as technical director, we organized a program towards Caravaco and then towards CSC game. So hopefully we will see now that tournament was really productive. Therefore, we achieved 24 medals. And we will continue the program now towards CSC games. We are aiming to have at least 2 bronze medals in CSC game. And well, Caravaco was a good opportunity for us in all the aspects, since I got the opportunity to be there and analyze the performance of our players and our coaches. And now I now know all our strengths and weaknesses and where we need to improve in the areas that we are lacking of, and therefore we will continue with the program with just a few adjustments towards to get a good results in CSE game.
What are some of the areas that you feel that there is a lot more work to be done?
Well, we need to really work in our mental preparation. We have really problems in the warm-up and stretches prior to the game, and then certain countries, they are not really good in the umpiring and the officials in the lines, and we are not prepared for that. We are not prepared for that moment because our players, they are really young, and especially we never have gotten the opportunity to compete as much, and that is something that it just could be achieved by participating in international competition. Therefore, we selected a few competitions where we are going to send our players, and everyone will get the opportunity to get more international exposure.
Looking back now at the tournament, who are some of the players that you can identify that you feel that we can see some great things coming out of in the sport of badminton?
Well, I won't want to call any name because everyone performed real good, and especially the junior players in the under 11 and under 13 category. They are the future of badminton in Trinidad. As a fact, I told the president they are the Kitchen World Cup of badminton now, and they really perform very good. Our senior players, they are good too. They need a lot of more preparation in all the aspects because they're already seniors. But through them, we got the knowledge that we need now to raise our kids now and to make them to be elite players.
Quick question, is Jamaica better than us in badminton? Hence the reason why I'm asking that question, because both juniors and seniors, we lost in the finals to Jamaica.
Well,
or is it that you always had a bad game?
No, well, I was telling our players that we had so much odd things. First of all, we don't have a permanent venue where we could train like 5 or 6 days as Jamaica do. We don't train with Jonex shuttles as they do, right? And plus, the tournament was host on their country, so they have everything on their favor. And it's not that Jamaica is better than us, it's just that their system was more organized than us. So, as you know, we recently started with the new executive, and you saw in a short period of time, the greatest thing that we achieved already. So I feel that in a couple of months, we will be above Jamaica. Yeah, and I know Jamaica since 2005, where I participated. I competed there from Cuba, and they already had a good program. They already have good coaches. They had Cuban coaches there, so the president now was a good player, one of the best in the Caribbean. And therefore, and Jamaica is big and Trinidad, that is another issue. And they got a sponsorship and they have a lot of resources that we didn't have. But hopefully now we are getting it, so we are going to be even with them.
As the technical, I know that you all have to leave now, but final question is that when you look back now at the tournament, are you satisfied, that badminton is rising to the level that you always want it to be?
Yeah, I'm very satisfied, and especially that I'm amazing with a short period of time, the amount of media coverage that we have gotten, the amount of medal that we gotten, the effort that our players actually made, because the hard part of this job is like to convince the players that they could do it. And we have done that, and I feel now that everyone have a different perception what is badminton like and how far they could reach through badminton.
Well, let me thank you all very much. I hope that I can come back and spend some more time speaking with you. I know you'll have to run to your board meeting. But again, congratulations and all the best.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice being here.
Okay, with me I have a couple of the juniors who recently came back from the Caribbean badminton tournament in Jamaica. As I said earlier, Trinidad and Tobago captured 24 medals in this tournament. It was one of the better tournaments that Trinidad and Tobago have entered so far in badminton. And I have with me here, I'm going to speak first of all to the only person that I think that won 2 gold medals, and that is Reese Macano, and that's this little one in the back here. Good afternoon and welcome to Act 25. How long have you been playing badminton?
5 years and some months.
And is this your first tournament that you traveled to? And you took part in the under 11. You won gold in the singles and doubles. Tell me, how was this for you first time in a major competition? Were you scared? Were you excited? Yeah?
I was not scared, I was kind of excited.
Yeah. So how do you feel now coming back with 2 gold medals? And you were the only person, including the juniors and the seniors, who came back with 2 gold medals. So how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good.
You feeling good? All right. Let me talk to my partner in the front here. And you, what's your name?
Zion Centros.
Zion Centros, bronze and silver.
Yeah.
How long have you been in this sport?
A year.
A year?
Yeah.
This is your first time you travel to abroad?
Yeah.
Tell me about your training, how much training you did before you leave and things like that.
I trained really hard to accomplish my medals. Yeah.
So, why did you get into the sport of badminton? What is the main reason, or who encouraged you, or did you saw the game and you like it?
He brought me. Reese.
Also,
yeah.
You and Reese's friends?
Yeah, we used to live nearby.
Okay, right.
Yeah, and he brought me into the sport.
Right, so you are going to go forward with the sport?
Yeah.
Right? And what school you attend?
North Repuch.
North Repuch. Okay, you are?
Travis Sinanan.
Travis Sinanan, gold and silver. How long have you been in the sport?
For 1 year.
For 1 year. This is your first tournament, or you entered tournaments before?
I entered tournaments before.
Where was that?
I took place in one in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
This is my second one in Jamaica.
Okay, and the one in Puerto Rico, can you remember how much medals you won?
One
medal.
gold medal.
1 gold medal.
In doubles.
And doubles. This time you ended up with two medals.
Yeah.
Right, so how are you feeling right now?
Happy.
Happy. Right, and the next one I'm going to talk to is Vance Juteram.
Yeah.
Right, and you 2 silver, 1 bronze.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing sport?
For 2.5 years.
2.5 years. Is this your first tournament abroad?
No.
Which one is the first?
Puerto Rico last year.
How many medals you won?
1.
So you're
Silver.
alright, and you come back with 3 medals this year.
Yeah.
Right, so we're looking forward to more medals next year.
Yeah.
What school you attend?
And now starting Hillview College.
Oh,
Secondary school.
okay. And you're going to be playing the sport in school? Do you know if they have badminton in that school?
I'll play in clubs too.
What club are you affiliated with?
FMT.
Okay. And we have my last partner in the back here, Stefan Butcher. This is your first tournament?
No, this is my second tournament. I went to Puerto Rico last year.
How long have you been playing this sport?
Since 3 years.
3 years. What school you go to?
Shimon West Government.
And you like the sport of badminton?
Yes.
Well, there you heard it from the young ones, those who won medals, those who didn't. And I guess that even if you go to a tournament and you don't win a medal, it's not the end of the day. There's always another tournament to go to. You just have to train harder. And for those who have won, I mean, you could only go for more goals. The others who win silver and bronze, you strive for gold medals. And we want to wish you all the best. And we know that we're going to be seeing you all in major tournaments. So thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome back, viewers. Welcome back to the Shogunas Indoor Complex, and we're still chatting with members of the Trinidad and Tobago badminton team just back from Jamaica. I have another group of juniors.
Yeah.
And let me start with you are?
My name is Jerome Charles.
Right. Bronze medal in
Boys doubles under 17.
Right. Is this your first tournament?
No, this was my second tournament. My first was in 2012 in Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the sport of badminton?
Well, I started in school at 2011 and I started training in 2012.
What was the experience like in Jamaica?
Well, the experience for me was very great and challenging as well. The players, they are very, very tough to, beat and stuff like that. And, they have plenty experience there too. And I think that for me, it was a great experience in the doubles. I could have done better in singles, doubles, and mixed, but the training time and stuff over there was, we didn't really have much time to train and stuff. So, but other than that, the experience for me was very good, I think. Yeah.
You are?
I'm just associate.
Right. You didn't win any medals?
No, I didn't win it. I lost in the first round in under 17.
Right. Going back to the competition, where did you see yourself, feeling to accomplish a medal?
Where did I see myself feeling in the competition? I don't know, I'm lost. I don't know, while I was in the game, my mind was just way out of it.
You wasn't focused.
Yeah, I was mentally weak actually. Yeah, and that kind of threw me off from the whole game at the time.
Well, at least you know in what area you have to work on.
Yeah.
But how long have you been playing the game?
I've been playing the game for like a year and 6 months.
Okay, well, I mean, that's a fairly short time. So I don't even need to ask you in what area you need to step up because you already know, right? You are?
My name is Brittany Mohammed.
Right, and you won the...
Silver and the junior team category.
Right. How long have you been in the sport?
4 years. 4 years.
Right. First tournament?
No, this is the third Carabao tournament.
And when you look at this tournament in comparison with the rest,
It was
how you
much
rate them?
better because the previous 2 tournaments I was always nervous and I really had any confidence. But I was glad like this time I got to play how I wanted to play. I was more confident and I was hitting more of my shots and it was a good tournament overall.
Looking at your game from that tournament, are there areas that you see yourself maybe a little weak in that you need to step up?
Yeah, compared to all the other countries, they are much faster and they have more technique and tactics. So we really have to work on that. For me and person.
Okay, and you are?
My name is Zain Juman.
Right, how long have you been in the sport?
A year and a half.
Okay, and you won a bronze in?
The under 15 boys doubles.
This first major tournament you took
Yeah,
part in?
this is my first Carabao tournament.
How was it for you? What was the experience like?
It was a really good experience. I think I could do much better. Because as it was my first tournament, I was really nervous. And yeah, it was just really nervous to me.
Okay, you are?
My name is Ronaldo Sunanan.
And you are first time?
Yeah, first time doing Carabao.
How was the experience for you?
It was good for me, it was challenging, but I guess I did well for my first time.
Okay, what areas you think you need to improve the game?
Mental fitness.
Mental fitness.
Yeah.
Okay, well, ladies and gents, we want to thank you all again and we wish you all the best, and we know that this was one of the best years for badminton, 13 more medals than last year. So even if you didn't win a medal, I mean, I'm sure that you came out with some sort of experience that you can build on.
Yeah.
So again, congratulations. Okay, I have another bunch of juniors here with me, and I will start first of all with you are Isan Fulong.
Yeah.
Silver and bronze. How long have you been playing the sport of badminton?
About 2 years, ever since I came into presentation college, because it's a big sport there.
And is it the first time you have traveled abroad to enter this tournament?
Yes, this is my first Carabao.
What was the experience like for you?
For me, it was a very interesting and generally amazing first experience for me. I got a silver and a bronze, so that's great for me anyway. And couldn't have been better, really.
Were you expecting to win medals when you left?
Yeah, because I trained hard, so I know at least one winner would have came out of it, so yeah.
Okay. So what can we expect from you in the future?
Gold.
Well said. And you are? First time?
Yeah.
How long have you been in sport?
A year and a half since I started secondary school.
Alright, and what was the experience like for you?
It was a tough experience, but I fight it hard, and it was an enormous tournament. Carabao was good, so it was nice.
If you look back at the tournament, where would you, where you felt that you need to step up?
My nervous problems and feelings, because when I was on the court, my nervous problem was like I couldn't control it, and I lost my head. And
okay, you are?
Ananda Ramsey.
Right, and tell me a bit about yourself.
Well, I started badminton for 2.5 years now. This would be my 3rd tour abroad. But the experience was nice. It was really good actually. It was my first time to win a bronze in singles especially. So I was really happy and proud about that. Yeah.
And when you look at your game, where you see that you need to improve? In what area?
Well, like Brahman said, it was a bit of nervousness. Especially, you're playing in a different country, different people, so you don't really know them and you don't know what they're going to bring to the table. But, you just have to, be calm and focus on the game.
Okay, and you are?
Vanessa Thomas.
Right.
I started badminton when I was 9 years of age, and so far now it'll be 2 years now I'll be playing badminton, and this is my first tournament abroad. And I was quite nervous for the singles, very nervous, and for the doubles and the other games, the nervousness started go, and so.
When you look back at the tournament, what would you take from it to carry you forward in your career as a badminton player?
I will take from it to be more brave, so when I go to other countries to be more focused and to study on the game and know nothing else, and don't let nothing else come in when you're playing a game. Just keep your mind in the game.
Okay.
Jada Hernandez.
Right. You're the daughter of the president?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Tell me, well, I guess you have been playing badminton for a very long time.
Yes, for 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
This is the first tournament abroad?
It isn't, but it's the first time I have won silver and singles. And under the circumstances, I think it was really good. I was proud of myself because, well, I got sick there and still coming out with 3 silvers. I think it's a job well done.
When you look back at the performance abroad and you compare your game to the other country, where do you see that you need to improve? In what area?
Probably fitness. So that even if the next time around I happen to get sick, I have enough fitness to carry me through the tournament. So maybe my level of play wouldn't drop as drastic next time.
Well, let me thank you all very much and wish you all the best in the future.
Thank you.
Right, there you heard it from the juniors. As I said, we are talking to members of Trinidad and Tobago badminton team. It's the first time Trinidad and Tobago have gone to this competition and come back with 24 medals. I think it's an improvement from last year. So as we continue to chat with, we're going to try to talk with as much members of the team. Remember, we are here in Chabonas, and this is Acts 25, so we're going to take a break, and when we return, we're going to be talking to some more of the players.
You know what I really could take on now? Some purple dragon water. Can I have some, please?
Absolutely.
It's the only thing to drink now.
Refreshing.
Thank you very, very much. See this water here? This is the purple dragon brand of water, and this water is very, very important. We're asking everybody to buy and drink this water. They can get it at the Purple Dragon, any Purple Dragon school. And we are building something called the Purple Temple. And everybody who drinks this water would help us to build the Purple Temple. The Purple Temple is going to house martial arts training, all the archives of the martial arts. It's going to take martial arts and sports tourism and things like that in a different direction in time to come. So we want people to get this water, to drink this water. It's healthy. Once you have God in your life, you have exercise, you have clean water, you know, a good attitude, good food, you know, you're good to go. Start with the water. Everybody should at least drink 8 bottles of water per day to be completely healthy, to flush the kidney and so on. So Purple Dragon members, non-members, friends, family, please look out for this water. We hope that one day it will be in all the food stores and so on, but in the meanwhile, it could be gotten at the Purple Dragon schools. Thank you very much. Thank you so, so much. Wow. Cheers. Cheers, guys.
Purple Dragon bottled water. Available at dojos nationwide. Purple Dragon International. It's not just a style, it's a lifestyle.
Okay, we are back here with, I think this is the final match of juniors, trying to make a badminton team. And I want to start with the young lady here. What your name?
Christy Reno Singh.
Christine Reno Singh. Christy.
Yes.
Reno Singh. 2 silvers?
Yes.
How long have you been in the sport of badminton?
I've been playing for about 6 years now.
6 years.
Yes.
This is not your first tournament?
No.
Tell me in comparison this tournament to the ones you have gone before.
Well, the level of competition for this tournament was very high. It was an honor to represent my country, Trinidad and Tobago. I was happy to be able to win a silver medal in the under-19 girls singles, as well as to be part of the team that overall captured the silver medal in the team event.
When you look back now at the tournament, in what area you feel that there is still a lot of work to be done in your game?
Well, I think tournaments are a great way of identifying your weaknesses and also your strengths. I think in terms of my game, definitely the physical and tactical aspects need to improve.
Okay. And I have, I always get this guy's name wrong. Naim Mohammed. Naim is one of the top juniors in the country presently. I mean, you have gone to name it every major tournament that's
on the junior circuit. So
on the junior circuit, right? How was it for you in this tournament? Was this an easy tournament?
Compared to the others, it was a smaller draw, so which make it easier for me. And I was seeded 2, so that's one match, and then into the semi-finals. The competition was high because it's Jamaica and you can't underestimate the players. I won a bronze in the boys singles under 19 and silver in the junior team events too. I had a back injury and I lost the boys doubles and I lost the mixed doubles as well. And I couldn't perform so well in the semi-finals in the boys singles. But overall, it was a good tournament and I was happy with the medals that I got, and it was a good experience.
How tough is Jamaica in sport of badminton? Now, the reason why I'm asking that, I realize that in the both team events, juniors and seniors, you all lost to Jamaica, correct, silver. How is the game in Jamaica? Are they above us?
No, I think physically wise we're in the same level, but their mental aspect in the game, they always want this, they want to win, they have the bad mind for the game. So everything, they want to win this point, they have to win this point, they determine every point that they play. So that's what gives them an advantage over us.
Okay. Yeah. What's next for you for the remainder of the year?
Maybe looking at more senior tournaments now. So hopefully Suriname, Mexico, and Santo Domingo. Not too sure yet. Or maybe one more junior tournament because right now my world ranking is in the top 100 in the world. So I just wanted to get into the top 75 or top 80 in the world, and I'll be happy with that.
Okay. Well, let me go across to Jet Li. Will Lee. This is Will Lee, another top junior badminton player. Is this the first time you went to this tournament?
No, the second time last year.
Right, and when you look back at your performance this year and last year, how was it? A better performance this year?
Well, I'll get a better performance. Last year was the first tournament, the first international tournament I went to. I didn't get any medals, but this year I managed to come to the under-19 boys singles.
Now, besides this tournament, you have gone to some major tournaments, right? So you could be looked at as one of the more seasoned junior players, right? When you're looking at your game presently, are there areas that you are still not completely satisfied with? Hence the reason for maybe you're saying that this tournament was kind of hard for you?
Well, I don't think there's any problems because I'm mentally and physically fit. So
yeah. It's just that this one was a bad tournament.
Yeah, this was a bad tournament.
Alright, well said. You are coming closer? Yeah, you are.
Nicholson.
Right. How long have you been in this sport?
About 5 or 6 years now.
Okay. First medal at this tournament?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the reason for you medaling this year? Is it a step up in
I didn't get medals in the individual, just in the team events.
Team events?
Team second, so I got that medal.
Okay,
I was sick though for the individuals, so
okay.
I wasn't able to.
That's when you all lost to Jamaica?
in the finals.
In the finals.
But I was sick that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it doesn't. When you look back at the tournament, you still perform, right? But where do you see your game presently? How do you rate your game?
Well, I focus more on fitness right now.
Fitness, yeah.
But other than that, my games was good.
Well, ladies and gents, let me thank you all very much for this interview, and I know that you are going to go from strength to strength. And well, anytime we do this interview again and we have Will with us, we're going to be laughing. Right, again, so thanks again.
We will be laughing.
We will be laughing. Right, so once we have Will Lee on set, we all will be laughing. Right now we have a 5-time singles badminton champion of Trinidad and Tobago. She was injured back on the scene, picking up silver and bronze in Jamaica.
Yes.
The lovely Nikisha Blake.
Hi.
Welcome to Ask 25.
Thank you.
Tell me a bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, I am Nikisha Blake, 5-time national champion. I'm also a sport development officer at the Ministry of Sport. I also own my own business, and you know, I just have a love for badminton, and I've been out for a little while because I was injured. I had arthroscopic knee surgery a couple of months ago. Not a year yet, but you know, I just after 6 months after 6 months recovery from the surgery, I decided to just start back playing. So I entered the nationals, Trinidad and Tobago national tournament. I wasn't quite ready to be in the tournament, but you know, I still had faith in myself, and I said, you know what, let me just go give it a shot because I miss the sport so much. And then I made the team. You know, the next month we went to Venezuela. You know, the results was okay. I had a 3-setter with a Peruvian, one of the top Peruvians. So I said, okay, I'll just stick with it and take it every day at a time, you know, take it a day at a time. And, you know, we went to Jamaica and I fought very hard for my country, you know, the love of the sport. And, you know, I was so happy to be a part of the team again and to contribute to my team, you know, give that effort and that strong fight. And we came out with silver at the team event. But you know, I'm still strengthening up and everything is a process. But you know, I'm moving in the right direction, and I feel very confident that, you know, coming down to the end of the year, I will bring more medals home for Trinidad and Tobago.
So there are more tournaments that you'll be going to before year end, right?
Yes, it has CAC games coming up, and that is like.
Have you been team already, or?
No, well, you have to, you know, it depends, you know, you have to keep playing and showing the interest and the commitment and that type of thing. It's not like, you know, the process that the TTBA has is not like you just on the team. You have to work hard to stay on the team, and you have to prove, So, and then, you know, with my body, I have to listen to my body, you know, because I'm still recovering, and I don't want to push beyond my limit, you know, just staying within my boundary and, you know, really, you know, working hard to achieve all the goals that I set out, but I have to really take my time and take it slow. Can't rush.
You get into this sport of badminton? What attracted you to the sport?
Well, it's a funny story. My aunt, she used to play badminton in school. So she had an insight into the sport, and she liked the sport. So she would have like the, you know, the normal amateur rackets that you could buy at the store, you know, not the professional rackets, you know. And we would play on the side of the house, and you know, I used to do table tennis at the San Grande Civic Center when I was like 6 years with Mr. and Mrs. Edwards. And I would see these badminton players going upstairs to play, so I would always go and peep at the sport. And you know, I got to like the sport through that. And then the Ministry of Sport had a program. I think it was a step program at San Grande Junior Sec. I was 7 years old, and I had the opportunity to be taught by Darren Charles and Janelle Kojo. You know, may her soul rest in peace. You know, she taught me to serve, and you know, seeing her, you know, I really looked up to her, and I was like, you know, I really want to get involved in this sport, but I couldn't really play at that time because I was still going primary school. So I said, when I finish writing common entrance, I would join, and immediately after writing common entrance, I joined a club, FMT Sports Club, and that's my club today still. So I've been playing badminton for 20 years, you could say, because I was playing since I was 7. I'm 27 now, and you know. Yeah, so you know, it's a fun sport, you know. You lose everything when you're playing, you know, all your stress, everything that bothers you, anything, you know, you just go and you have fun playing it. And you know, I really have a love for the sport. Being away for 2 years was really stressful.
Is there an age in badminton where you know, like other sports, there's an age, a time frame where you have to?
No, well, actually, with the knowledge that I have and, you know, the experience and meeting people from different countries and stuff, you know, I see that it's a late maturing sport. I mean, your body really has to give up on you for you to know, well, alright, it's time for me to stop. But I think that you can play up to any age you want to play at.
Well, the reason I asked you that is because I know you're back from injury, right? So I wanted to ask you, like, what plans in the future you have, you know, for any sport? Where do you see next 2 years, 3 years, what would you like to accomplish in sport?
Well, really, you know, the ultimate goal is really to make it to the Olympics, to qualify to for the Olympics. But, you know, right now I'm just setting short-term goals, you know, so we have a couple more months left in the year, and CSC Games is like the ultimate goal, ultimate short-term goal. And then, well, you know, Pan American Games next year, and you know, hopefully we get the funds to really go out and make the points to qualify for the Olympics, you know, so. And, you know, the goal that I have is to just be fully strong, you know, so that I could make an impact and, you know, really reach my greatest potential in the sport.
Well, Nikisha, let me congratulate you.
Thank you.
I hope that you'll fully recover, and we hope that we continue seeing you in the sport of badminton.
Thank you very much.
Wish you all the best.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then you're from the 5-time champion, Nikisha Blake. And we will be speaking to the person who made this whole event possible, the PRO. So we're going to take one more break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking to the. I realized that we left the beauties for last, so we'll be back after this break. Hi, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm George, host of Scoreboard, your Tuesday night sports program on Axe Television Network. Catch me at 8 p.m. with a repeat on Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Remember, Scoreboard, real sports, the news, reviews, the interviews. Or you can log on to www.axe25tt.com. Remember, Scoreboard, right here on Axe Television Network.
Thank you very, very much. See this water here? This is the Purple Dragon brand of water, and this water is very, very important. We're asking everybody to buy and drink this water. They can get it at the Purple Dragon, any Purple Dragon school, and we are building something called the Purple Temple, and everybody who drinks this water would help us to build the Purple Temple. The Purple Temple is going to house martial arts training, all the archives of the martial arts. It's going to take martial arts and sports tourism and things like that in a different direction in time to come. So we want people to get this water, to drink this water. It's healthy. Once you have God in your life, you have exercise, you have clean water, you know, a good attitude, good food, you know, you're good to go. Start with the water. Everybody should at least drink 8 bottles of water per day to be completely healthy, to flush the kidney and so on. So Purple Dragon members, non-members, friends, family, please look out for this water. We hope that one day it will be in all the food stores and so on, but in the meanwhile, it could be gotten at the Purple Dragon schools. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Wow. Cheers. Cheers, guys.
Purple Dragon bottled water. Available at dojos nationwide. Purple Dragon International. It's not just a style, it's a lifestyle.
And I have with me Commercial Robinson, the PRO of the Trinidad and Tobago Badminton Association. And Commercial, I want to congratulate you on wonderful achievement, 24 medals, 13 more than last year, so that's a huge improvement.
Definitely.
Tell me a bit about badminton right now. I mean, coming back with 24 medals, I'm sure everybody's on a high right now, looking for greater things in badminton. As the PRO, what's next on the agenda for the association?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for identifying that and giving me congratulations. We definitely want to move in a direction of just continuing to develop the sport from the base and also developing ourselves as players, the elite, or what you call our high performance players. So that is something that I think is really the focus right now. I heard Nakisha was telling you of her goals in terms of CAC games and stuff, and in between that we're still trying to get ourselves out there for other tournaments within the region that are even a higher level than Carabaco, because Carabaco is just at a Caribbean level. So we want to be able to get out there and compete against the best in the Pan American region, because CAC games is not going to be easy. You have Mexico and Guatemala and some of the top countries in the region. So I think that's the focus right now. Definitely trying to look at what happened in Carabaco and where can we move from there.
No, I must say I'm impressed with some of the juniors. When I spoke to them, some of them have been playing sport for just under a year. And to go to a major tournament and win medals, I mean, some didn't win medals, but when you look at the performance overall, I mean, it said something for the sport of badminton.
Yes.
Looking back at the tournament, in what area, I don't know if you're able to answer this question, but in what area, from your standpoint, do you see a lot of more work is needed to bring the younger players to that level which we can go there and be competitive with and achieve more success?
Well, that I have to say firstly to comment on the part with the performance, not meddling, and it's something we battled with as an individual sport for many years. People see the score and they're quick to say, oh, they get beaten, and unless you're in it and you're there, you do not realize how difficult it is, number one, and the rallies that can happen in between that make your performance so special. And so it's always been hard for us when people just see numbers and they think, oh, it's just a beating or whatever. But I have not spent, I'd be lying if I spent a lot of time with the juniors. I only get to see them at tournaments. But I would have to say still, I want to see some more aggression. And for all of us, I think sometimes in the Trinidad arena, I mean, we have it, but I think for the juniors, they need to, some of them are just emerging, and to really get more aggression, but they're headed in the right direction. And I guess there are always flaws technique-wise, and tactically, they're still very young, so I don't even know if some of them even yet understand the tactics, because you have to be able to teach accordingly. So I would say definitely that, and then technically just improving on the simple techniques so that they will be polished and better athletes.
I know that you didn't go to Jamaica because you went to
something came up.
You have traveled abroad, right? To a lot of tournaments. When you look at the badminton sport outside of Trinidad and Tobago, how do you see or rate our performance?
What angers me a little bit is that I think I would rate our performances. You could see us trying. We have it angers me because we have the talent. For people who, you have to say that we do it recreationally, let's be real, because we're not like the other countries within the region or the people we compete against who are, that's like their job. They're doing full-time badminton. So for us to be recreational badminton players, just doing it on, or sacrificing our time in the evenings and doing it, we stand up pretty well against these people, and that's why I say it's frustrating because we don't have the resources like they do to commit more time so that we can get to their level. It's like you're so passionate about it that it hurts you, but we can stand up against them. A lot of times it's just basically because they play more than us, they end up winning, to be real honest. I could say especially for those guys like Panton and Anil C. Paul, Friday Ellis, so all our senior guys, they have the fitness, they can play, they can move on court, they understand the game. But if you're playing against someone who is so well polished and playing how many months out of a year, I mean, it's going to have that effect on your result. So I think definitely we can get there, but again, we have to get the support, the financial support. I know you're always going to hear people saying that, but unless we can get some more funding pumped in, we ourselves have to make efforts to create funding and to work hard so that we can get the time that we need, the resources, get out to more tournaments. Definitely we could change that result.
Let's touch a bit about the tournament that you officiated in. What was that about?
Well, that for me was a major opportunity, hence the reason I had to forfeit, which was hurtful as well as a player, training hard for that. But I am also a Pan Am certified umpire, so which means that I'm like the highest in the Pan Am region. So this was an opportunity. This was the first Yonex Grand Prix tournament held in South America, which was major because it's only Badminton World Federation umpires and stuff that do this, and this is, I'm talking about some of the top players in the world. We had players from all over Europe, Asia, and of course in our region that competed in this, and they were giving me an opportunity to go there so that they could kind of see how my umpiring level was going, and thus from that they told me that I did a good job, so I'll be able to move on now to go on to the exam that I have to do to become Badminton World Federation accredited, so which means that by next year they're going to start sending me out to bigger tournaments in Europe, and that's what they do. They fund that so that I can build up to actually going to a major world tournament, maybe in Asia or something, and I write an exam. So it's very difficult, and it's like they look at every little detail.
But is that going to be cutting into your playing?
It kind of does sometimes. I've always struggled with that because I sometimes get invitations. Right now we have the Badminton Pan Am Championships in Toronto in October, and I know we probably would like to send a team that I should be able to play on. I've already gotten an invitation to umpire for that. So, but it's hard when I get all expenses paid to go to umpire, and then in Trinidad I can't sit down and wait and know what's happening. So that's the part that's kind of sad for me when I go to umpire. It's like, oh, I want to play, but as well, it's a good step for me because I can still be involved in the sport. When I grow older, I'm still around the sport and contribute in some way. So sometimes it clashes. This was the first time actually it really literally clashed. I've never had to make a decision between the two in that sense, but we'll see how it goes. Sometimes I just have to make the decision, as I said, because it comes down to if I'm getting funded, then why would I turn down an offer? You know what I mean?
Well, let me take this opportunity to thank you on behalf of the team performance, and also want to wish you all the best in your career as an officiating umpire. Yes. And we will keep on exposing the sport of badminton, and we know that it's in good hands. Because from 24 to more medals, I mean, that tells you that the sport is growing. Yeah. So we hope that you all will continue performing, and we hope that those who are in charge will release funding so you get an opportunity to go and play and don't have to depend on that other side. So again, thank you very much.
Thank you. Can I also say something real quick? By the way, I just want to thank you as well for your support in highlighting our sport that hardly ever gets highlighted. We truly appreciate that. I also want to give thanks to, I would hope that they would see people like Scotia who have funded us with our travel polos and stuff for the past 2 or 3 years, and we have a lot of big name sponsors that took part this year in helping us to get to Carabaco, and we really don't want to ignore that. That has been an instrumental part of what we were able to do at Carabaco, and just knowing that these people are backing us. So we really want to say thank you on behalf of the badminton fraternity in Trinidad and Tobago.
Well said. Well, we also come to the end of another edition of the Scoreboard. We were at the Chaguanas Regional Indoor Complex, and where we try to talk to the entire team, but if we had to do that, maybe we would have been here for 2 days. But we spoke to the juniors, we spoke to some of the seniors, and be viewing Acts 25. Continue to view Acts 25. We are going to be seeing a lot more of the badminton faces on Acts 25 because we are here to support the sport. So we hope that you will enjoy this interview, and stay tuned. We have more with badminton coming up. So, bye.